Guys on the eve of the Sweet 16?
Well, I mean, it was crazy. The court is so much different, like it's so much bigger, and it's my first experience here. So it was crazy and see all people out there just coming to watch our practice. I think it was a great feeling, and I mean, I'm just excited for myself, my team, and all the Oregon fans to go out there on Friday night and play against Louisville.
There's a school of thought that there's something called a dome effect, where it's harder to shoot in a bigger football stadium. Being out there, do you think that's true? Was there anything different being out there?
It's not harder. It's just it feels different, and because I guess people used to shoot in smaller gyms, it gets harder when you get out here because you're just not used to it. And I hope our shooters get used to it pretty soon. So
you don't take shots, right? So you're not worried about Dana getting on you still? Are you going to take your first jump shot of the season in the Sweet 16?
About that Friday night.
What do you guys know about Louisville?
They're a great team. I mean, I have been watching a couple of their games during the season, and they're a great team. They press you for 40 minutes, and the team that can press you for 40 minutes is just unbelievable. We just gotta go out there and give our best effort and just try to break their press every time and not turn the ball over.
Do you think they're like any team you've played this year?
So far, I don't think so. We didn't play a team that presses for 40 minutes, no.
How do you handle that?
Well, I mean, we put a lot of press breaks, so we'll see how it works out on Friday night.
How much onus is on Johnny and Dominic in that?
Well, it's not all about them because if we leave it up to them, they're really quick and they have like two other guys. I think they like Johnny and Da, and they can't break the press on their own. I mean, other teams pressed us before, but they just break it because they're so quick. But I don't think so if they can do that. So we just gotta find the open guy and pass it to the first open guy that we can, so we can break their press.
Johnny's been a guy that's really come on lately.
Yes.
He's obviously played so well in this postseason. What does he mean to this team?
Oh, he means a lot. He's been one of the guys that he's been here. He's one of the guys that I think Coach Altman recruited. And he's one of the first guy that has been here, and he's been here for 3 years. And I think he means a lot to this team. Kind of like a heart and soul of the team, you know, with EJ, because they were the two guys that they've been here more than other players. So I mean, they're the two guys that like played their first game for Oregon, and I mean they're just been here. So
he's got this personality with us that's pretty, outgoing, and he's got a lot of charisma. What's he like within the team?
Oh, he's the same way. He's the same way. I mean, he's just overall he's a nice guy to hang out with, and he's pretty cool. So I enjoy having him as a teammate.
You were one of the guys. There's a lot of guys here, but one of the guys who's been coached by somebody else other than Dana Altman.
Yeah.
We obviously see the success that Dana's had. Third year here, Sweet 16. What is it about Dana that makes him such a good basketball coach when you compare him to the other coaches you've had? I don't want you to talk bad about your previous career.
I think Dana trusted his players really good, though. And he just let them go out there and play. He doesn't stop them. I mean, he stopped them when they're doing something wrong, but he never scream at you. He just try to encourage you and correct you. And he never tells someone that, don't do that again. He just tells you, here is a better way to do it. So I think that really helps, though. That really helps the other players, especially the freshmen, because they might take it too personal and too hard because they're not used to the coach. So I think he's doing a great job of that, and he just encourages his player, and he got a lot of passion every day when he comes to practice. He's the guy that he motivates everyone else, and I think it's really good to have a coach like that.
How much has he done for your game?
I mean, I'm saying I just had him for 6 months maybe, so it wasn't that long, and I've been having a lot of injuries and everything before the season starts, so I really didn't get to experience to have him as a coach for preseason, you know. So basically it was just during the games, and basically we can't do much when the game starts. But I mean, I'm enjoying him having him as a coach, and he just gives me a lot of confidence, and he just want me to do everything that I can do, and he always wants more of me, you know. Yeah.